Yes, and yes, and yes, we are back for the second day of the One Play MLBB Open, week number 2, and I'm excited to see what the teams have in store for us today in the matchups between the 4 teams that have made it to the semifinals, and 2 of those will also proceed to grand finals that will also be streaming and casting today. I'm Sleepy. I will be your caster and slash your, I guess, guide is also a proper word for that. I don't know if you agree, but let's just assume that it is, okay? I will help you understand what's going on in the game. And if you have any questions or you want to share some thoughts in the comments while you watch the stream, please do that. I will be more than happy to read it, and also share my thoughts on what your thoughts are, if that makes sense. It should be. Anyway, we do have our first matchup lined up. We're just waiting for one more team to join the lobby. We have Team Arca. It turns out I've been pronouncing their name wrong so far. I've always called them Team Archa. And it turns out that it's supposed to be pronounced Arca, which makes more sense because it's a C and H. And I guess that's that. So Team Arca will be one team that's going to compete in the first match we're going to stream soon. And they're going to be facing up against Team Proton, who is yet to make it into the lobby, but they should be around soon because they did check in for today's matches. So let's just wait a little bit for them. And once they're in, we're going to go and start the stream and cast the games. And I am excited. Team Arc have proven to us that they know how to play the game. They have shown us that they are pretty flexible in terms of the lineup they played. So they're not fixed into 1 or 2 lineups they know. They can respond to the opponent's pickups as well. So I'm not too worried about Team Arca. What I don't know about is actually Team Proton from Singapore. I'm unsure because I haven't really seen them play before. So I would love to check out today what they can do in terms of the matches we'll see. And I'm kind of worried, to be honest, about them facing up against Team Arca because, well, I've witnessed Team Arca, and I can tell you that Team Arca is pretty strong. Okay? So let's just wait for them to jump into the lobby. And once they're here, we're going to start the game. So in the meantime, let's chat. If you enjoy this live stream, hopefully you will once we get into the game. Please do give it a like, do share the stream, and comment in the comment section, and we'll just interact. We'll just have some fun chatting back and forth. And also, thank you to One Play Esports for making this all possible. They put this together for us to enjoy, and for you guys to also enjoy. And I can't wait to start the game to just know that these teams are going to be having some fun too, playing the competition. All right. So yeah, okay. Team Arca is actually joining very soon. Team Proton is actually the one getting waiting for Team Arca to join. In just a few more seconds, just a minute or two, we'll see all the players from either team join the lobby, and then we'll jump straight into the game once more. So 3 matches lined up today. This is going to be the first semifinal match that we're watching. And after this matchup, we're going to see the second semifinals matchup soon. And the winner of each semifinal match will meet in the grand finals, and that will be the end for today. But don't worry, guys. We've got some good Mobile Legends action coming your way, my way, and we'll enjoy it together. So good. All right. The team captain for Team Arca is now in the lobby. We're just going to have to wait for them to go and invite his members. And once the members of Team Arca and Team Proton are ready, I think the game can be started. Yesterday, we saw some pretty interesting picks. Some heroes that I did not expect to see in the game. And it turned out pretty well, too. So I would love to see more of that. I'd love to see more flexibility from either team. I love to see more crazy wombo combos from either team as well, which we don't actually see too much, right? Uh, Despite believing that Mobile Legends is a pure team game, we actually see a lot more individual plays than we thought we would. And maybe that's just the level that we're at. Maybe we're not at that, tip top professional level where team play is everything. Maybe there's just some room for individuals to shine here in the amateur grassroots level, which I appreciate too, right? What matters to me most personally is I see a good game and I see players and teams playing well, right? And if they can prove to us that they can play well as a team, and if the players can prove to us that they're a good player, then I appreciate both and I enjoy it regardless of whether it's individual play or if it's a team play, right? Uh, but yeah, I would love to see more crazy wombo combos, and you can only do crazy wombo combos if you are a good and solid team. Arca is. I don't know about Proton, and I know there's a few other teams that's gonna play today as well. Mud Dogs and Squad Halu. They're actually pretty good as well, obviously because they're now in the semifinals. But they've got more to prove, especially now that we are in the semifinals. They have to realize that this is almost at the finish line. And we know that at the finish line, it's all about the sprinting and the stamina you have. How long can you last before you get knocked out? And for Team Arca, Team Proton, Team Mud Dogs, and Squad Halu, it's almost over for them. In fact, it's going to be over in 3 hours. So let's wish them all the best of luck. And I can't wait for this game to start. One more member from Team Arca, and we will start the game. And I just can't wait for you guys to see it. So let's just give it a few more seconds. And once all the members are in, we're going to start the game. Yeah. I do think the past week have been interesting. I mean, last week was definitely interesting. We saw a few teams like Traubensoft and Excel team, and also I think Team Arca was there as well. And Team Traubensoft showed us some good comeback action, right? They were behind quite a lot for quite some time too, but then they were able to come back despite being cornered by the opponent team. I can't really remember who it was, but yeah, it was a really good comeback for them, and they made it all the way to the grand finals and actually won all the games. So, congratulations to Traubensoft for last week's champions. This time, though, we don't have Traubensoft in the semifinals, let alone grand finals. And now, I think all the players are almost ready. We're just waiting for confirmation from Team Arca that they're ready. And soon, we're going to start the game. All right, here we go. Just waiting for confirmation, guys. Just say the word, Team Arca. Say you're ready, and we'll start the game. Please do that. Please do that. All right, anyway. If you're just tuning in now, welcome. We're just waiting for the teams to confirm that they're ready for match number 1 between Team Arca and Team Proton. Team Arca is from Indonesia. Team Proton is from Singapore. The first matchup of the day will have 3 in total today. First semifinals, second semifinals, and of course, the grand finals itself. And if you're tuning in, and if you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, do share it in the comment section. And if you know anyone who would enjoy a Mobile Legends game, a Mobile Legends action-packed game and stream and cast, please do share it with them as well. And with that, we are now in the game for the first draft phase between Team Arca and Team Proton. Here we go. Team Arca, we were the first team to pick and ban. And we do expect to see some of the heroes we mentioned yesterday in the pregame, where some of the OP and meta heroes will be banned, like Ling Esmeralda, Natalia maybe, and Selena, Uranus, and of course Esmeralda, the first hero to make an appearance here the one play MLBB Open semifinals. Pretty sure it's going to be followed up by a few heroes like Selena, Uranus, Kaja, and some of the other tanks like Kufra. But no, honestly, Kufra is not really banned material anymore. Yu Zhong is, however. So we're not going to see the Black Dragon, I guess, King? I guess we could call him the King. We're not going to see him be in play today, at least in this game number 1. That's okay, though. There's still a few more games to play, and in one of those games, we're probably going to see a Yu Zhang. Followed up by a Kaja ban. Very, very natural that Kaja is a strong ganking and team fight hero. And he's always got that potential of turning back around team fights. And we all hate to see that. As a player, as a team, we don't want to get the opponent's Kaja to come back into the team fight. We're just waiting for that final ban by Team Proton on the red side now. Valier will be taken out of the game. All right, first pick time. Selena is available. We do have all the tanks that we thought were going to get banned available as well. We have the Uranus, we have the Kufra, we have Hylos. So either of those, I think, will make sense. I would say a Uranus is now one of the strongest heroes to play with. And I would think that Arca would also notice that. So let's see if they are going to pick Uranus. No, I forgot about the Claude. I can't believe I forgot about the Claude here. But instant Uranus pick by Team Proton, and they realize that Uranus is indeed a great pick. So this is a fair trade, honestly. A Claude for a Uranus and an Atlas, I think it's okay. A Selena might be picked up here by Team Arca, and that would also strengthen the lineup even more. Let's see if they're going to go with it. We do see a bit of a comeback by Angela as a support hero, so we might see that here, maybe not. Popol and Koopa instead being considered. That is interesting to say the least. It is now locked in, so yes, we are going to see a support Popol and Koopa along with the Jawhead, possibly in the off lane. The third pick will be a Ling. Okay. Now, I was just saying about something about Ling, right? He is a banned material, meaning he's banned a lot, so we don't really get to see him in play. It was interesting that in some of the more advanced levels of Mobile Legends, we don't see a Ling too often, either in the ban phase or in the pick phase. So it is interesting for us to see a Ling here in the semifinals of the One Play MLBB Open. And with the Ling pickup, Team Arca do not want to deal with an Angela Ling combo. And that's why they banned her. So that's a fair ban. Liking the draft for now. Sylvana is now also going to be picked up by Team Proton. Sylvana will be able to deal some heavy damage into the Jawhead, and if they pick up the Thamus here, the Thamus might struggle against the Sylvana. The one thing I'm worried about here is that the Sylvana will not be able to deal with the Claude very effectively, because the Claude can just teleport in and out of team fights, and her ultimate ability, the chains that she's going to apply to heroes caught in her ultimate, it's not going to apply to teleportation, unfortunately, because teleportation does not require physical physics to be upheld. Freya with a Baxia pickup, and a Luo Yi is also quickly rising in the ranks of heroes prioritized in the games, and I'm really happy to see that. More variety, more creativity means more fun. All right, with that, we have 10 heroes that's going to be competing today in the first game between Team Arca on the blue side and Team Proton on the red side. Good luck and have fun to both teams. Here we go. Loading time. As I like to say, guys, I enjoy looking at the skins of the heroes. Unfortunately for Team Arca, they don't really have that many skins on their heroes. Only a Dark Rose on Freya. And I'm worried about their skill level now. If you don't know, if you don't notice, I'm only joking, but I like to joke anyway. That skins buy skills, and doesn't seem that Team Arca bought their skills yet, so they'll have to rely on their natural, uh, unbiased and unmodified skills. So we'll see if they can hold up against a full skin stack on the side of Team Proton. Here we go. First game is online. We have LKI Loko Ilang from Team Arca playing the Claude. We have Salah Apa Aku on the Popol and Koopa. Kokoa is going to be on the Jawhead. Tampar Akubang is on the Freya. And SYLYD will be playing the Baxia. Baxia, by the way, is one of my favorite tanks as well. I love using him. So we'll see how he does this game. A Lamau is on the Atlas from the side of Team Proton. We have Ian. Let's call him Ian. Ian is on the Uranus. Kunai is playing the Ling. That's very fitting. He's kind of like a ninja, if you ask me. Not really, but he's a swordman ninja-ish. Anyway, Kunai is playing the Ling. Rin is playing the Sylvana. And finally, how do I say that? Noala? No. Noala Miss is playing the Luo Yi. Let's call him No. No. He's playing the Luo Yi. All right. Both teams trying to secure farm in their respective jungles. Nothing happening yet. 0-0 kills so far. Usually by this time we'll see something happen. But I think both teams just respect each other. That they don't try and test the opponent's skills early in the game. In the middle lane, lurking in the bushes is the Atlas. Baxia already spinning around and looking for a target to stun. And what's impressive here is that Ling has now hit level 4 alongside the Claude on Team Arca's side. So LKI will be looking to kill the Sylvana off in the top lane. Probably going to commit to Blazing Duet to kill off the minions, but not really. He's just going to go and do some basic attacks move to finish off the minions in the top lane. All right. Both teams are still prioritizing farm, and Ling now has got level 5, so they might want to initiate now. Baxia has the first target to be hit on. Blazing Duet already committed so early in the team fight. Ling also committing his ultimate. Maybe gonna go and get one kill, maybe, on the Baxia? No, the first blood is actually gonna go to the Freya, but she will go down right after. Jawhead coming in, almost gonna kill the Luo Yi, did commit the flicker, and so he will get the Luo Yi, but then the Sylvana committed her ultimate, and the chained down Jawhead will not survive against the Sylvana. Uranus is just gonna take care of this bottom lane now. Solo, probably not gonna see anything happen for now. Ling, though, Blazing Duet again, have to be committed, and Atlas did get to stun the Popol and Koopa. The kill goes to the Luo Yi. Grangers, he can count himself lucky here because he survived that. If he got caught by the Atlas stun, he would have gone down. So now that he's got a second life, needs to come back into the team fight and help his teammates win. Baxia, though, getting caught in the midst of 4 heroes, will be able to run with his ultimate committed. Ling, though, is very persistent in chasing him, and he will get it. Stun from the Freya is not going to survive. Not going to save you, Freya, unfortunately. Popol and Koopa, just survive. No. You just came back alive, and you gone back down to death. So, sorry, Popol and Koopa. 2 deaths in a row in the span of a minute, I think. That's not good. And this Claude is now just committing his Blazing Duet to try and secure lanes. Not even trying to kill heroes now. At least for now. got level 7, so he's keeping up with the Ling, despite not getting any single kill so far. Baxia did get a stun onto the Atlas. Atlas going low, down to 50% HP. Claude is going to teleport and clear his jungle before jumping into this team fight that's imminent in the mid lane. They're actually going to rotate down to the mid lane. Enemies missing, saved Atlas. And, well, Luoyi, what are you doing here in the bushes? Atlas saving his teammate very effectively, and Ling will now take this Baxia for free if he can survive after a kill. And he can. Oh, Jawhead, though, coming in from behind, will get the Atlas. Luoyi is so low. If you show yourself now, Luoyi, which you did, you're going to go down to Freya. And now Uranus will try to survive, and he will. Ling, though, is not going to involve him in this team fight just yet. Maybe he knows it's a hopeless cause. Freya. Oh, Ling is going to chase this Freya. Freya's going to get a stun. No, it's not going to get off. So Freya will have to try and run from this Ling, which she cannot do. And Ling now is getting trapped in between two heroes. The Popol and Kupo stunned him. Traps, though, is not on. So he will still be able to run around freely. Might even steal this blue buff in the meantime. And yes, he did it. Okay. No blue buff for you, Claude. I keep mistaking Claude for Granger, by the way. For some reason, I think they're just too similar in terms of their form and appearance and abilities. Maybe not abilities, but they're just so similar. I keep mistaking Claude for Granger somehow. But no, this time I know it's see? I almost slipped there. It's Claude. It's not Granger. Claude will want to contest this turtle because he doesn't want this Ling. Oh no, 3-man stun by the Atlas. A beautiful stun. It's gonna translate into a monster double kill for Ling. And now the chases on Popol and Koopa will not be able to survive. No triple kill yet though, because Uranus took the kill. Claude going back into the turtle area, and he's gonna kill off the Sylvana. If he can do it, he will. Now he has to run away. He's low. He can't contest this turtle anymore. Once again, turtle's gonna go to the Ling. I mean, honestly, Claude is doing pretty well, considering that he can get a kill and run around and not get killed in return. He's managing. What's not good here for Team Arca is that his teammates just die too soon in the team fights. So one of the things that Team Arca is going to be looking to fix in the next 2 minutes will be to have better team fights. And how they can do that is make sure that they are together when a team fight starts, and so they don't stray away from each other too far. Claude will find the Uranus. Uranus is tanky, though. How fast can you kill him? The answer is you can't. And now, the heroes on the side of Team Proton is going to rotate down to the bottom lane. Okay, a 2-man stun. That's a beautiful stun, but flicker away, and the teleport from the Claude will be able to save him. Blazing Duet coming back into the team fight, but the damage is spread too thin between 4 or 5 heroes on the side of Team Proton, and instead it's the Jawhead that's going to pick up. Double kill for Uranus. Atlas will survive this hit from the Claude. The Claude will not be able to run away despite having a teleport available. Mirror image from the Claude will not save him this time. And Ling has now got the Blade of the Seven Seas, the Blade of the Hepta Seas now it's called. And that means even more damage and durability for him. Oh no, Freya, what were you thinking jumping into 3 heroes on the side of Team Proton? You can't be thinking about death, right? Maybe you need some help. There's numbers you can call if you're feeling unwell, Freya. But yeah, Ling is having a great time today with 9 kills, 0 deaths, and 6 assists. Will get all the turtles in the world. 14 is his level. It's compared to Claude's 11. Man, he's popping off. And I don't think... See, the unfortunate thing right now is that I don't think there's anyone that can stop him here on the side Team Arca. There's no reliable stun from any of the heroes on the blue side. And the Ling will not be able to... I mean, he will not be able to... Sorry. What was I saying? He will be able to run because there's no reliable stun on the side of Team Arca. Man, I messed up. Wait, that's a beautiful 4-man by the Atlas that translates into a double kill. Baxia, though, is not going to be able to run away. He can't just commit his ultimate and also just die at the same time. That's not useful at all for your team, man. Claude, Blazing Duet, trying to run away, and now he's back within his inhibitor turret's range, so he will still be safe. The thing here is, the Freya, I don't think is doing too much for her team. She's got 2 kills, 5 deaths. And when the team fight starts, she rarely is involved. And that's a problem. You want all 5 of your heroes to get involved in all the team fights. And oh, Uranus, you're overextending a little bit there. Unfortunate, but you'll have to die before team fight starts. Blazing Duet committed. The Ling, though, is now going to come in. Baxia trying to run away from the Ling, and we will not see him make it to his base in time. And Ling is actually going low. Will he be dead? No. Killing spree by the Luo Yi instead. That's going to be the Freya down. And now Popol and Koopa chasing the Luo Yi, but is being met by Atlas. So Atlas and Ling, the combo between the 2 of them should be able to finish him off. And yes, they will. And Claude, he thought he can finish the Luo Yi off, but Ling was there. Next time, maybe a little bit more caution on your side, Claude. Be a little bit more aware of your surroundings. And now Blade of Despair also purchased by our Ling here. Man, he's dealing so much damage. Lord's gonna take it down in less than 20 seconds. And with this final push, the inhibitor turret in the middle lane has been taken down. So I'm pretty sure the next push by Team Proton will be able to finish the game off. Hello? Freya? I think you've got your role confused. You're not a tank. Oh, beautiful. That's 1 man being stunned by this Sylvana, and Baxia will not be able to run away from that. Pulling Koopa. That's a mini stun onto the Sylvana, but nothing to follow that up with. Blazing Duet, I mean, he's running around, right? He's not getting caught, but he's also not dealing enough damage to kill anyone on the side of Team Proton. Now, Lord is pushing in. I am kind of worried about this Claude. He did commit his Blazing Duet. It is available back up, so come the next team fight, should be able to deal some damage. Atlas, though, another 3-man stun, and this will translate into a win for Team Proton by no doubt. Because now the Blazing Duet did get committed by the Claude, but then he still has to deal with 5 heroes alive on the side of Team Proton. How can he do it? He does have his Blazing Duet once more, but I don't think he's going to survive if he jumps in right now. And with that, that's game number 1. Just being handed over to the side of Team Proton. Wow. Victory. Okay, guys. So I think Team Proton know what they're doing here. So the reason I say that is because they let the Claude go, I think, on purpose, because they just know how to deal with him. And with that Ling pick, who's doing so damn well, actually, 14.4 MVP score, a 12-0-15 scoreline for him. It's immensely impressive, to be honest. Kunai doing a great job on this hero with all the necessary and right combination of items, I must say. The Endless Battle to start things with. That will make him a bit more sustainable, and they'll allow him to jump around pretty quick. And then following up with Blade of the 7 Seas, and that will allow him to deal more damage. And with the Blade of Despair, he's just hitting left and right hard. And unfortunately, the heroes on the side of Team Arca are just pretty squishy in general. Only the Baxia is a little bit more tanky, but even then, He's not really that tanky. As you can see, he's got 8 deaths alongside the Freya. And the Popol and Koopa, the support hero who should have been able to survive more, actually died 7 times. So that's not good. All right, let's look at the stats. I want to see who dealt the most damage on the side of Team Arca. And it is going to be the Claude, which is not surprising. He was the one doing a lot of the work, committing a lot of his blazing duets, his ultimate, to try and win the team fights. But every single time, it's just not enough. And I think the problem with that is they don't have a lot of team fight heroes. Baxia is a team fight hero, but he can't do it alone. Freya, Jawhead, Claude, and Popol and Koopa are generally solo, quote-unquote solo heroes, meaning they're not as effective in team fights. If they had one more team fight hero, like a Kufra, for example, that could just crowd control the opponents, maybe the Claude will be given enough time to finish them off instead of just dealing half of their HP. So I guess that's one thing Team Arca could have improved. They could improve it because we are going to go into game 2 soon. And well, for Team Proton, just keep it up, guys. Honestly, I love looking at your lane and just pop off like that. So congratulations, that was game number 1. Now we're just going to wait for the teams to come back into the lobby, and we'll start game 2 very soon. And with that, I'll be right back, and I'll talk to you again soon. The draft is now on for game number 2 and an instant ban on Yu Zhong for Team Proton. I guess they just don't want to deal with us. That's good. But honestly, though, if you know your team well and you know how to play this game well as a team, it's not that hard to counter a Yu Zhong. I've been seeing a lot of the teams know how to counter him. Just make sure that you don't fight into team fights without knowing where the Yu Zhong is. And if you can do that, you should be safe. And an instant ban once more onto the Ling. But wait, it's actually going to be Team Proton banning the Ling. And with this, they're telling me that they have another hero in mind. And so they don't want to give away the Ling to Team Arca for this second game. Esmeralda is the ban, and the Claude also get banned. So the 2 heroes that we thought we wouldn't see in game 1 is now taken away from game number 2. Uranus, though, will still be in the game, and it's going to switch hands. Did it switch hands? No. It's still going to be Team Proton. It's going to be playing the Uranus. And 2 heroes now for Team Arca to pick up. It's going to be one Atlas and a Selena, finally. This was one of the heroes that I thought was going to get picked up in the first game, which it didn't. And now the Kufra, the hero that I thought would improve the game for Team Arca, is now picked up by Team Proton instead. And wait, they're gonna give Team Arca a taste of their own medicine. The Popol and Koopa is now on the hands of Team Proton. So maybe they're saying something like, hey guys, let me show you how to use Popol and Koopa. And I can't wait to see it. So please do show us, Team Proton. I want to see how you play the Popol and Koopa. The Sylvana is now picked up by SYLYD. So that's 3 heroes each. Now they'll have to ban 1 before they pick up their final 2 heroes to complete their lineup. One ban. Team Arca, you don't want to give them a full-fledged marksman or a support hero. Akaja is a good ban.
Team is banning.
And now a ban for Team Proton is going to be a ban for a marksman as well. And an offlaner, a fighter. So a hero like Thamus, hero like Jawhead is going to be on the lookout for both teams to ban and to pick up. And instead, they ban the Kimmy. Well, that's a marksman, so they don't... Well, can't really count Kimmy as a marksman. She's really a mage. She deals constant DPS with magical damage. And yeah, there you go. Lancelot's gonna get picked up. We've seen more and more Lancelot recently. I've always thought that Lancelot is a great assassin and slash fighter hero. And finally, seeing him making a comeback is doing wonders for the games we're seeing. And a Leomord is going to get picked up by Kunai. I know how annoying Leomord can be. As long as he doesn't get stunned by our dear Selena there, he'll be doing stuff. Especially with the help of the Angela. Oh, no. Here we go. We're going to see some toxic combination, some toxic wombo combo between Leomord Angela and Uranus Angela. These two heroes can't really die so easily on their own. Now with the help of the Angela, it's going to be a super struggle for Team Arca to deal with. They decide to go with the Masha, so they're indicating to us that they might want to do some split pushing, which makes sense against a team fight lineup like what Team Proton has. So throughout the game, Team Proton will be looking for a lot of team fights. And while they do that, Team Arca will be looking to split push as much as possible with the Sylvana and the Masha. So let's see if they can do that. Let's see what they're going to play. The second game between Team Arca and Team Proton in the semifinals in the One Play MLBB Open week number 2. Good luck and have fun to both teams. Ooh, an epic scan on Lancelot. That's saying something. Huh. At least we know he's committed. So let's talk about the lineup now. I would favor Team Proton in all honesty. I'm not sure there's a lot of teams that can do split pushing very effectively. And it's no different with Team Arca. I'm sorry to say this. I might be wrong. I will be happy if I'm wrong. But you'll need to prove it to me, Team Arca, that you know how to split push effectively as a team. Because I see too often teams fail to split push properly, and that backfires a lot because you lose your team fights, you don't get objectives. That's just not how split pushing works. So we'll see how Team Arca can do it. But for now, let's introduce the teams once again. On the side of Team Proton, there's Ian playing the Uranus once more. A Lamau is now on the Kufra. No alarms? No alarms. That's what it is. No alarms, guys. Oh, we figured it out. That's what his name is. No alarms. So probably some oversleeping problems with him. But he's going to be playing Popol and Koopa. Let's hope he doesn't oversleep this time. First blood by Uranus already? That's what I'm talking about, Uranus. That's another great start for Team Proton to kick off this game number 2. If they win this, they win the series and they proceed to the grand finals over Team Arca. Let's finish the introductions now. No alarms is Popol Koopa. Kunai playing the Leomord. We'll see what he can do here. And finally, Rin will be supporting his team with the Angela. Oh, the chase is on, kinda. Popol and Koopa is running away from this, but Kufra is ready in the pushes to stun them both. And Atlas will be able to slow some heroes. Leomord, though, is not ready for this team fight by all means. Please, don't let him get dragged into the team fight, Team Proton. And well, Leomord didn't die, and instead they sacrificed the Kufra, which is well worth it. Instead of having the Leomord die. Oh no, Popol and Koopa is being chased by Selena, but he will be able to escape. The safety of the second top turret. And now we're back in the middle lane. On the side of Team Arca, there's SYLYD on the Atlas. Salah Apa Aku is on the Selena. We haven't seen too much of her yet. Tamparaku Bang is on the Sylvana. Kokoa is playing Lancelot. And finally, LKI, Loh Ko Ilang, is playing the Masha in the bottom lane. Chasing that Angela. Angela is pitted up against the Masha, so that's pretty interesting. It's an interesting matchup. Selena throwing her stuns, but not going to connect with anyone just yet. And Atlas is approaching level 4, and as soon as he hits it, he might just want to go now. He is actually going. He is going to get the Kufra, but no, that's not the right target, actually. Leomord now calls down his Barbiel, the horse, his steed. He was going to try and hit this Atlas, but they're just going to disengage. Very casually, just going back into the side of the river. No casualties yet. Still a 1-1 scoreline. 1 for each team. Sylvana is forced to recall because she's got no mana. While Uranus is having a great time now. Just finishing off minions, you know, leveling up. Getting some more tanky items so that he can be more effective in the team fights that's coming. Some howls from Popol and Koopa. Most likely the Koopa, not Popol. Uranus is now chained down, and he will be bursted down. That's 4 heroes committed. Also on the middle lane. Oh, another stun by the Kufra. Did stun Selena into the wall, but she's just going to run away from this if she can do it. But the Leomord with the Angela combo is just so toxic, guys. Who? Tell me who can run away from a Leomord plus Angela combo? That Selena had 0 chance of running away. So, yeah, good stuff from the Leomord. Now you know the big potential that the Leomord possesses. And Angela even able to sustain herself against this Sylvana in the top lane. That's impressive. Maybe the Sylvana is just not primed towards a 1v1 battle, even against supports. But it's an Angela. She is squishy, like really squishy, but Sylvana can't finish her off, so that's okay. So some back and forth, but still, the team that came out on top is Team Proton for now. Leomord just doing wonders for his team. Now he's got a 2-buff. Sylvana actually going to finally do a solo kill against Angela in the top lane, but towards the bottom lane, there's Leomord again on his horse, chasing the Lancelot of all heroes. That's a little bit ambitious, I must say. If you had chased down another hero, maybe I'll give it to you, but a Lancelot is a little bit too slippery for you to try and chase and catch. Leomord, no matter how fast your horse is, yeah, that's probably not the best idea. A stun onto the Sylvana. That's 4 heroes, though. Atlas is ready to stun anyone who gets in the way. Sylvana is back. The horse is now available once more, and Angela is back in the Leomord. And Atlas, can you tank this? Can you tank this? No, you can't. Killing spree on the Leomord, but now that the horse duration is running out, he'll have to retreat. Maybe he'll settle with the middle turret, though. But Lancelot and the 2-stun from the Kufra is not enough to save him. Angela is trapped here, and Lancelot will be able to finish her off. There you go. Now it's looking a little bit more even. Now that Team Arca is getting a bit fun, you know, killing more heroes that than they already have. The stun coming out, a little bit too short. It's not gonna reach the Leomord. Look at the Uranus just waiting, lying in wait in the bushes, and now he's gonna strike. But it's only just to tease them. It's not trying to start a team fight. His team is nowhere near him. But Now that Kufra and Popol and Koopa are here, maybe he'll consider it. Oh no! Can he even do a solo kill here? Oh, thankfully, Sylvana has got some shields. But that was close. That was really close. Uncomfortably so. She's actually still going, but she missed her ultimate, so Uranus will be able to run away. So that's another problem that Sylvana has. You know, you'll have to aim well, but wait, hold that thought. Masha is taken down by Angela of all heroes, maybe with the help of the Leomord here. Wait, no, Angela is in the top lane. Wait, what? Okay, at least now the Kufra is taken down with that stun committed by the Atlas. Leomord doesn't even care, he's just taking the turtle, but now he'll has to retreat. There's 4 heroes. The side of Team Arca is now converging, and the turtle will be taken. And Uranus, you'll not be able to run away this time because the Sylvana ult connected. So yes, there is still a chance for Team Arca to come back into this, especially if they get this Popol. I think he will. Wait, still alive. And it's actually going to be a Selena that is killed. And Leomord with the Angela combo once again. A double kill. The 2 heroes, the Atlas and the Lancelot. So I thought it was a great opportunity for Team Arca to come back. But then the horse comes and everything just got shattered, unfortunately. All right, back to objective gaming for Team Proton. They'll have to take this top turret. I mean, you can't let it stand for too long, right? Angela, not too far, please. You did get stunned, but I don't think there's going to be anyone following that up. So it's relatively chill here. Oh no, Atlas is getting targeted by the Angela. Angela is like saying, guys, I got him. Please kill him. They don't care because there's the middle lane that needs to be taken care of. And sure enough, Leomord took that responsibility and took care of the Sylvana, trying to split push in the middle lane. But yeah, that Angela must have been screaming, guys, I have the Atlas. He's slow. Take him. Sorry, Angela. There's bigger priorities to take care of. Oh no, she's now getting ganked by 4 heroes. The flicker away will not be able to save herself from the Lancelot. So no Angela for about 25 seconds. This is a window of opportunity for Team Arca to engage in more team fights with Team Proton. Team Proton is aware that they're pretty vulnerable if they decide to fight now, so they're not going to go and engage in team fights. They're just going to run around, clear lanes, while this Uranus is just being a very annoying bug on the side of Team Arca's River. A stun on the Atlas, but the one being chased now is the Lancelot. The Koopa just ran like a maniac. Okay, Popol and Koopa. Oh no, Lancelot is here, so you might want to be careful. He will be able to run so far, but Lancelot... Oh no, the horse is missed! No! That's not how you play this, Leomord. Oh no, the horse is missed by the Leomord, and that spells disaster. This is a serious match, Leomord. You can't be missing your horses when you're engaging on a team fight. Come on. What, you think this is a classic match? You can't miss your horses. Is this your first time playing Leomord? Because that's what happened when I was playing Leomord for the first time. I keep missing my horse because I thought it was just going to come to me automatically. But no, you'll have to catch it. You'll have to embrace your horse so that you can ride your steed. Well, Leomord failed that. And with that, the team fight went to the way of Team Arca. And now there's a chance for them because they secured Lord. All right. Top lane is where the Lord is pushing. And the middle lane is where Team Proton is lying in wait. Oh no, the stun from the Selena is going to scout the Popol. And Atlas is looking for a good stun. He will take the Uranus. No, don't do Uranus. Uranus is just there. Don't bother with him. Leomord this time will have to make sure that he doesn't miss his stun, his horse, because that you all saw that it was a disaster is like an understatement here because it's a catastrophe. Koopa. He's gonna get called back. Popol will not want to be caught in the middle of 4 heroes on the side of Team Arca. So they'll have to return a little bit. While they try to save their base from this Lord, they will get initiated on Atlas, though. Will you be able to stun more than one? No. I guess that's one hero, and that's the Leomord, so that's pretty good. But Leomord has now caught his horse this time. A double kill early in a team fight. He will be chasing in the top lane while Uranus is going to get the Selena and chase this Masha. So no. Team Arca cannot push into Team Proton's base. They'll get deferred back to their own base and put on a timer before they can come back into the battlefield. So good job, Team Proton, for defending this push by our friends over at Team Arca. So Team Proton, you're looking good. And in terms of gold, it's pretty much even though it says that Team Arca has the advantage with about 2,000. Yeah. I don't think that matters too much at this stage of the game. It's almost the late game. So a 2,000 gold difference isn't as big as it was 10 minutes ago. It's actually pretty much even now. So Team Proton and Team Arca both have equal opportunities and equal chance to win this game. Team Proton, of course, would love to just end it here and not have to bother with Team Arca anymore. Because they did win game number 1 and they're up 1-0. This Kufra... Wait, what? Kufra was trying to run away, but then Team Arca just said, wait, we can actually kill him. We can actually kill him, and they did. And now Popol is caught by the stun from the Selena, and the horse is now back. Leomord, and Leomord is going to go start the kill streak with the Lancelot. But can he go more? He can't, actually, because the Atlas is too tanky, and now he's the one being chased by the Masha. He will be able to escape. Uranus is now to the rescue of both Leomord and the Angela. A double kill, in fact. So I thought it was over for Team Proton, but then came Uranus, and now the Angela is back at the Uranus chasing the Sylvana. Sylvana's gonna get stunned. Uranus will be tanky enough to dive into that inhibitor turret and kill her off. My god, man, Uranus is becoming one of my favorite heroes to look at now because of his diving potential. Just doesn't care about any of that hero. But uh-oh, Angela, that's a little bit too much damage to sustain. And Selena, you don't want to dive this Uranus, bro. No. Alright. Just gonna eat some stun, you know. Doesn't matter, I'm still tanky. I don't care about your stuns. Come stun me more, Selena. I dare you. Leomord, though, is falling off a little bit. He's not as effective as he was a few minutes ago, right? And now it's time for Uranus to shine. He does have to be careful, though. As tanky as he is, he will still be taken down if he got bursted by 4 or 5 heroes from the side of Team Arca. For now, though, he will still survive. And, oh, he's actually chasing the Sylvana once again. And he might be able to kill the Sylvana if he's allowed to move. In the meantime, in the backlines, Masha is taken down. Finally, Uranus will be killed off. And Angela, a little bit unfortunate that you were in the Uranus with your ultimate. And so when the Uranus died, Angela will have to come out. And she'll get caught in the midst of 4 heroes on the side of Team Arca. And now the Lord is being taken. And a horse, one more time, he will be able to catch it. And now the chase is on. But the stun from the Atlas will delay this chase for some time. But now it's back on. But in fact, it's actually the Leomord that's running away. He will be able to survive, thankfully. Still even managing to deal some damage to the Selena before chasing. I mean, getting chased by Lancelot. So Lancelot, it's your job now to defend this. Atlas will be able to run away. And oh, he will get the Popo. Okay, so Lancelot defended. And the thing that is defending is actually the Lord here, because if any of the either team wins the Lord, I think that's going to be a GG push. And now Lancelot is in danger. He will be taken down by the Angela of all heroes, with the help of the Uranus, of course. So you can look at the Angela and Uranus as Leomord and his horse, right? The horse is riding, and the killer is actually the rider. So that's the Angela. But anyway, another kill onto the Masha. So that should be enough heroes down for Team Proton to take Lord. Do it. Oh, wait. They don't have enough DPS for this. So they'll have to wait for Leomord. Thankfully, Leomord is now back on. And they should be able to secure this Lord before the heroes on the side of Team Arca respawn. Uranus zoning out the heroes on the side of Team Arca. The horse getting called back up. Atlas will try to run away from this, but is being chased by the two combo. Here you go again. Leomord and Angela. It's so toxic, man. How do you run away from that? But anyway, Lancelot is back on. So is Masha. So the Lord is still alive. Can't believe it's taken this long for them to take the Lord. Just either of you, please, just take it. I mean, you'll have to win one team fight before you can do it, but just do that. Just win. Why is the game so hard? Just win, bro. Just win. All right, another engagement by the Uranus and the Angela. The Sylvana is not having fun this game. Just getting chased by Uranus all game long. I mean, one hero down, that's enough for you guys to take Lord, right? That's what they're doing now. Go and kill the Lord as soon as you can, but I don't think there's going to be enough time for Team Arca to contest this. It's still up half HP, though, and now they're closing in. Will Lancelot have enough time? But oh, the zoning abilities of Kufra and the Uranus is going to secure the Lord for Team Arca, for Team Proton. And Uranus, oh no, 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 Uranus, run, run. You should be able to run. Oh, barely. It was at the tip of the ability from Lancelot. Almost taken down. But he will still be alive, and he will just heal back up in no time. His luck is back to half HP already. Now he's just going to stack some heals from the jungle monster, and then he can heal up, and he'll be ready to go once more. Look at that. 54 heals, 309, 309, 309. Man, how is this hero balanced? I guess that's why we're seeing a lot more Uranus in the recent times, in the recent games. Uh-oh. Masha, you don't want to get it. No, you don't want to fight this. Run away, zigzag, left and right. Good. Uh-oh, your inhibitor is down though, Masha. You'll have to defend this. And the stun from the Kufra, the bouncing ball committed. The Atlas will be able to stun two people, but Leomord is now back on his own again. And Masha does have the Immortal, but will not be able to survive if she dies twice. Atlas died once, and the second time, will he also go down a second time? He will soon. He's dead. So that's 2 heroes down on the side of Team Arca. Will Team Proton be able to kill and finish off all these other heroes? The horse is back on again. What is that cooldown? It's impossible to fight into 2 horses, guys. 1 horse is enough, and 2 horses is too much. So there you go. A win for Team Proton secures their spot in the grand finals. 2-0 victory for our friends from Singapore. Team Proton, congratulations. Team Arca, you tried your best, but your best is not enough. So go sing some Fix You. You know, the one when you try your best stuff. All right. So let's talk about that game. It's all about the Leomord, guys. It's all about the Leomord. He did fall off a little bit towards the mid game, but look at his scoreline, 16-5. And in that late of a stage of the game, with the cooldown reduction from the Bloodlust Axe, from the Endless Battle, and the Queen of Apocalypse Wings. Is that what it's called now? I think it changed the name so much. I keep forgetting about their latest name. But anyway, the Blood Wings or the Queen Wings or whatever that is, it reduces cooldown. And in that last team fight, it came in handy. And the reason for that is he was able to call on his horse twice in one single team fight. And I think that decided the game for him. And with that, Team Proton's victory. And unfortunately, Team Arca, the Lancelot did a pretty good job, but it wasn't enough for him to try and battle it out with the Leomord. Leomord is just way superior in terms of damage, sustainability, and also movement speed. And look, this is what I was saying. Even though Leomord is the one to be shining here, but the Uranus is actually the one who dealt the most of the hero damage from the side of Team Proton. Because look at him, he was just running around the opponent's base and poking the enemy heroes and not dying in the process. So that allowed him to keep on dealing damage before team fight happens. And when team fight starts, Leomord is just in heaven. So yeah, congratulations once again, Team Proton. You guys advanced to the grand finals. First grand finalist, and we'll need one more. And that's why we're going to go and take a quick break before we jump back into the second semifinals match between Team Mud Dogs and Squad Halu. But for now, though, I want to thank One Play for giving us the opportunity to watch all these games between all these teams. And do follow them on their pages at One Play Esports. That's at one, the number one, Play Esports, PlayEsports. And follow them on Facebook and Instagram. And with that, I'll be right back to catch the next game. And we're back. 30 seconds of a break is enough because I can't wait to catch this next game between Squad Halu and wait, who's the other one? Mud Dogs, that's right. Mud Dogs is the next matchup. So we're just gonna wait for our friends over at I think Squad Halu to come back into the lobby and just start the game as soon as they're back. They're still relogging. Some issues with UI, I believe. You know this. If you're a Mobile Legends player, you know that the game can sometimes get a little bit bugged. And it's no wonder that we'll have to wait for some players to relog to fix those issues. No biggie. The games are going to start in like less than 2 minutes. So stick around and we'll just chat. And I see some supporters here in the comment section. We have City saying that go not in sync. Or PRT. Oh, is that like their alter ego? Proton is not in sync. I guess that's what it is, right? Because I don't think there's a team called Not in Sync here in the semifinals of the One Play MLBB Open week number 2. So yeah, a supporter from Team Proton, and they did win pretty convincingly, a 2-0 against Arca. And if you've been tuning in from the first, from when we first started the stream, you would have heard me say that Team Arca is pretty strong, and I'm not sure about Team Proton. But you know what? Team Proton showed up big, and I'm glad that they did. And they showed us some really nice plays with for some nice team chemistry. So I appreciate that. And I would love to see more come out from these two other teams that we're going to see soon, Team Squad Halu and Team Mud Dogs. It should be a fun match between the two because I also know Mud Dogs and Squad Halu. And I think they're pretty good too. I mean, obviously, they're in the semifinals, so they did prove to us that they are worthy. But out of these two teams, I can't really tell who's the superior team. So if you ask me to guess who is going to be the second grand finalist of today, I can't really pick, guys. I don't really know who the superior team between the two are, so I guess I'll try and predict who's gonna win based on their draft. right? Let's just wait. Just wait a little bit more before our friends jump back into the game, into the lobby, and then we'll start. And one of the players is saying they got a potato HP, and HP stands for handphone, your mobile phone. So I guess they got a potato phone. And so relogging takes a century for our friends to come back into the lobby. We'll wait. We have a century, don't we? We don't, but I'm just saying it to make it sound nice, you know? So yeah, we'll just wait for them. So guys, I think there's a lot coming, even more than just Mobile Legends to the One Play Esports universe. So I would really recommend just following them on their channels on Instagram and Facebook, and you'll get updates, right? And if you care about esports or games like Mobile Legends, then I would really recommend checking out their Facebook page because there's highlights there posted after every week, I believe. So if you want to check some, uh, maybe you don't have the time to catch the full stream. That's okay, understandable. But if you still want to catch some Mobile Legends action, you can check out their Facebook page, and there you will see the highlights that have been clipped from the streams, and that will probably save you some time and still get some enjoyment out of the entertainment, right? So yeah, do that. Follow them. I'll also be recommending to you guys who's actually fans of Mobile Legends, right? If you want to compete, if you want to become like one of these two teams that we're gonna watch soon, be featured in a stream or compete against other strong teams, then do sign up for week 3 of the One Play MLBB Open. I think signups are open now. So what you can do is go to metadata/search/league, and you'll be able to see the listing of the competition for next week. And you can just sign up with your friends, either for you to have fun or if you're actually serious. Doesn't matter. Join it and we'll have fun together. And who knows, you'll be featured in one of the streams in the semifinals or maybe even grand finals. I'd love to see even more new players here, new teams. Always fresh to see new blood. So yeah, it's gonna be one more player here, just waiting for them to relog and come back into the lobby. I think he's back. I think we can just invite him into the lobby now so we can just start the game. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Well, we're just going to wait. I mean, there's no other choice, to be honest, but it's okay. They're saying wait. We can't really wait, though, now, can we? I mean, there's penalties for tardiness, guys, so I think it applies here as well. So teams who are playing and competing in the One Play MLBB Open or any other tournaments whatsoever, actually, please make sure you're ready when the time comes for you to play. I personally would appreciate that very much as a caster because not showing up means I have to talk more, guys, which is okay. I mean, I love talking, but my voice can run out. It did run out yesterday, actually. So I was a little bit worried that today I might not be able to talk. But all right, I think we have all the players in the lobby, guys. So let's go and try to check out the first game in the second matchup between Team Mud Dogs and Team Squad Halu. Let's go. First ban is going to come out from, I believe this is Team Mud Dogs on the blue side. So let's see if I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure someone will correct me. So don't worry, guys. I'll fix it if I'm wrong. But for now, let's just... pretty sure it's Mud Dogs on the blue side. Pretty sure, I think. Regardless, it is going to be a Valir ban. First hero to show up on the screen is Valir. But he will not be played in the game, though, so that's pretty unfortunate. Ling will also not make it into the game. Now let's wait for our second ban from Team Mud Dogs here. And it's the Kaja. All right.
Your team is banning.
Some pretty normal expected bans of core meta heroes. No surprises just yet. I think the surprises are going to come in the form of picks, not bans. So let's wait for the pick phase that's going to come after this one ban. That is going to be the Claude.
Your team is picking.
Columbus will have to pick up a hero here for Team Mud Dogs. The first pick is their privilege. Let's see what they have. Columbus. Oh, it's going to be Edolas given the Esmeralda once again. We'll see the Esmeralda being played. And as always, Esmeralda is always a pleasure to watch play in a game. And Uranus, of course, is also back on the battlefield here. Instant lock on the carry and Jester. Now, let's talk about that, all right? The carry here is meant to be a tank killer because she is a tank killer. A Uranus is very tanky. A Hylos is also very tanky, but in front of the carry will melt them down in an instant. So what Hylos and Uranus would want to be careful with would be facing against carry. Especially if you're playing solo, you don't want to chase carry. Oh, another Angela / Uranus combo now. It's going to be showing up on the side of Squad Halu. Okay. Can't really complain about that. It's always nice to see a Uranus just run around without dying ever. Now with the help of Angela as well. Yeah. There's pretty much no way to burst the Uranus down or the Hylos down or anyone down except for when the carry pops off. So let's hope we see some of that.
Your team is picking.
The Bruno ban. Team Squad Hollow is now looking for one marksman.
Your team is picking.
Unless they plan to go without a marksman, which is not recommended, honestly. Sure, you're stronger in the early to mid game, but as you enter the late game, a no marksman lineup will struggle a lot.
Your team
So I would recommend against not picking up a marksman. Handcraft. Will you give us a marksman? And it's actually a no marksman lineup for Team Squad Halu. All right. I keep saying this. That when a team goes without a marksman into a team fight, they're confident in their ability to win team fights. So let's see if Squad Halu can deliver on that confidence. While Team Mud Dogs will want to delay the team fights as much as possible, at least until carry is farmed. Once carry is farmed, I think it's going to be game over for Team Squad Halu. So, number one priority for Team Squad Halu would be to shut down this carry as much as possible, and that means we're going to see the Hylos, we're going to see the Uranus, we're going to see Hayabusa just do their best to try and pick off this carry as early as possible. So we'll see. Good luck and have fun to both teams. All right. Teams are loading. Potato HP. Potato phones, 50% is still the number on Xborg. Is he the one with the potato phone? I mean, as long as your skill is not potato, then I think that's fine. But a potato phone can be hard to play with sometimes. So let's hope that he's going to have a good time still. All right, here we go. Game number one between Team Mud Dogs and Squad Halu. We have Edolas playing the Esmeralda. Jester is now on the Yuzhong. Chuma Bisafani is going to be playing, of course, the carry, not the Fanny. Hazel Hazel. It's going to be on Luoyi, and Columbus is playing the Kufra. On the side of Squad Halu's Hansel 47 on the Hylos. We have C2V Handcraft playing Uranus. Meliodas is playing the Angela support. A lot of poke damage now onto the 3 heroes in the mid lane. But let's continue. Farik Slangan is playing Xborg, and Junes is now playing Hayabusa. Hayabusa looking for some pretty aggressive action now. Contesting this blue buff for Team Mud Dogs. I think they're having second thoughts, but wait. I think Hayabusa has got a retribution ready to steal that blue buff. They're actually not going to go for it. Instead, they're going to go back into the mid lane. This bottom lane, though, the duet between the Uranus and the Esmeralda. Oh, Hayabusa being chased down. That's 2 buffs on carry, and now they're going to contest the blue buff for Team Squad Halu. With the help of the Esmeralda, the stun from the Kufra is going to come and get the Hayabusa. Maybe not mattering that much because the Hylos is the one that's going to go down first. Uranus failed his jump, so he can't really protect the Hayabusa yet. Thankfully, Hayabusa retreated. Team Mud Dogs will not be chasing it further. But good first blood. And I'm not sure whether the blue buff was stolen there. No, it actually went to Hayabusa, so at least there's that, right? At least Hayabusa has not denied his blue buff. And thankfully, it's not a ranked game. Or if Hayabusa doesn't get his way, like not getting his buffs, he's going to go AFK. And we don't want any AFKs here in a competitive match like this, right? No, we don't. Oh. Ufra. It's going to be a stun. The bouncing ball now committed, but Hayabusa did get a kill onto the Yuzhong early in the game. Double kill. He's thinking about it. Oh, the Angela is now on him, but it's a little bit too late for him to commit now. If he did, like a few seconds ago, like a few seconds earlier, and decided that, yeah, I want to go for the carry too, maybe he would have gotten it. But he hesitated for a bit. Then Angela came in, and, well, doesn't work out anymore. But good double kill by Hayabusa. Now he's going to get a little bit more farmed. Though still head-to-head with this carry. And another ninja shadow kill. Luoyi this time. Oh, no, the Esmeralda this time will not survive. Luoyi. Oh, ooh, Angela. You want to be careful around this fiery Luoyi. That's a lot of burst damage you don't want to take. Yu Zhang is low. He will be able to run across the wall, thankfully. And now Hayabusa is going to look for this turtle, but interestingly, they decide not to go for it. What? Okay, well, they're defending the mid-turret, but mid-turret isn't really in danger. I guess they want the buff first, and then take the turtle. Okay, that's fair enough. Oh, the ambush. 2-man stun by the Kufra. Easy kill. Luoyi with the burst damage will be enough for them to take the 2 kills. Meanwhile, in the top lane, somehow Xborg got a solo kill on the Yu Zhang. So it's a 2-to-1 trade. It's still in the favor of Team Mud Dogs. That beautiful team play. The ambush by the Kufra. The 2-man stun immediately put them in danger. Turtle has been slain. Goes to the way of carry, so she's gonna deal some more damage now. Uranus and Esmeralda is still going at it in the bottom lane. I wonder how long they can keep these up, though. Oh, no. The bouncing ball. Luckily, the Angela managed to escape still. Oh, Yu Zhang with the Black Dragon form. Carry once again. I'm telling you guys, she is the tank killer, and she did kill a tank. And that is the Hylos. This time, the Xborg is going to go down to Yu Zhang. That's a little bit of a revenge from what we saw in the top lane. And now they're going to push in the mid lane. Hayabusa, the sole defender, almost getting killed from that burst from Luoyi. That's not cool. And now they switch targets to Uranus, but he's not the greatest target to go for. Unless you're a carry, which in this case there is a carry. But they wait. They secure objectives. Oh no! The ambush from the Yuzhong and the Kufra will be able to take this Xborg down. That was a little bit of a surprise there. I don't think Xborg expected it at all. The double jump from the Kufra and the Yuzhong, stunning the Xborg without any real chance for him to escape. Yeah, Xborg will not survive that. He committed to Black Dragon form, chasing the Hayabusa. Will he be able to chase him? He will. And oh, he's back in the vicinity, and that's why the Hayabusa will be taken down by Yuzhong. And Carry trying to kill the tank. Again, the tank killer will be back in action, killing spree onto the Hylos. Now Xborg and Angela, what can they do against this scary push? Side of Mud Dogs, double kill from afar. They nerfed the range on that skill by Carry, the blades on her. But still, she got a kill from afar, you know, normal Mobile Legends stuff. I don't think they were even near each other. And still, Carry got the kill, so that's a little bit OP if you ask me, but... yeah, I guess that's what it is. We just have to deal with it. And now Uranus, solo in the bottom lane. Kufra is ready to take you on, baby. And Carry, tank killer, just didn't have enough range. Again, as I was saying, it got nerfed. So the Uranus will be able to survive, and it's now back to full HP. Apparently, he's just so tanky. A second round now. Carries has got range, and this time I think Uranus is gonna go down. Wait, what? No! Carry missed her blade, so I think he's not gonna get the Uranus. Instead, it'll be the Hylos taken down. Oh, the beautiful stun by the Kufra, but Shadow Kill did go off, and that's why Hayabusa will survive with Angela. But Carry is doing well, guys. So the biggest thing that she's doing right now is that Carry is surviving in the team fights. She's not getting caught by the Hayabusa, right? And every time the team fight happens, she's always in the back lines behind the Kufra, making sure she stays alive for as long as possible. And as soon as she can keep that, as long as she can keep that up, it's gonna be a good... oh no! Xborg! You know you don't want to deal with the Esmeralda. You have your shields, but that doesn't matter to an Esmeralda. For those of you who are new and doesn't really understand, who don't really understand these skills... oh no, unstoppable and Carry now. Wait, hold that thought. Another round of tank killer action on the Hylos this time. Kufra is the one securing him. Hayabusa, though, will he be able to escape this? He will. Thankfully, it's a little bit too out of range for the Carry once again. Try and finish him off, and Hayabusa is now back in action. The flicker, I don't think that's going to save you, Luo Yi. The shadow kill committed, that's shut down. The Yuzhong is dead, and Hayabusa should be able to finish this up, but no! Carry turned that around and killed him instead. And Angela just had to scramble and run away from the Carry. And Esmeralda, once again, Xborg, you can't escape from Esmeralda, can you? Well, Esmeralda is disabled, and thankfully, some jukes from the Xborg. But Xborg, you're not coming back just to die, right? No, Xborg, please. That's the second time now you died to the Esmeralda because you're not very aware of what the Esmeralda is capable of. And Carry. Oh, this Angela is so dead. Monster kill. Even this Uranus is not safe here. Look. Just look how fast the Uranus died to the Carry there. Yeah, she is a tank killer. She's called the tank killer for a reason. All right. Oh, the teleport. It's cancelled, so not gonna do anything. Xborg, what are you doing in face of Carry? Carry is gonna be able to finish you off in a second, which she did. Legendary streak now. Shadow kill one more time. But, oh, he is so dead once he's out of that shadow kill form. If he's not dead, he's gonna be out of the base. And now he's back. Is he gonna be dead? Yes, he is. Angela, hello? Should be running as soon as her Hayabusa died. I guess there's just no time for you to do that, huh? The emotes are coming out. And I think that's GG for game one at least. Carry just focusing the crystal down, and that's gonna be game. Oh, okay. Carry, carry, carry. You saw the instant lock on the carry, didn't you guys? As soon as they picked up the Uranus and the Hylos, the carry was picked up by Chuma Bisafani. And that, my friends, is why she's called the tank killer. Look at her 908, 12.2 MVP points. The golden staff on her makes sure that she deals a lot more instances of damage. And how carry works is the more basic attacks you deal on your opponents, the more damage it does. Because there's a passive ability on carry that deals damage as soon as she hits 3 times. So that's why the carry works very well with the golden staff on her, and that's why the tanks just melted when faced off against the carry. Now that begs the question: why aren't teams picking the carry more? And the reason for that is one, she's a little bit too squishy, and two, she does rely a lot on items, which you can't always get, and three, sometimes it's a little bit hard to chase because again, her range is limited. She's a pretty close range ranged hero, if that makes sense, right? And that's why we don't see her often. But when we do, this is what happens. And team Squad Halu, you'll have to learn from that. And Hayabusa did impressive stuff in the early game, but I'm afraid his team did not deliver. And Hylos was having a bad time facing off with this carry, guys. A tank, a tank's nightmare is carry. So let's look at the stats. How much damage did this carry deal? 29%. That's the most of the damage. 52,000 damage, and also turret damage too. And from the side of Team Squad Halu, it was only the Uranus doing some turret damage, 100% in fact. Most of the hero damage did come out from the Hayabusa. So he was the one trying to carry the team, but it was just not enough. There were a little bit too many disables on the side of Mud Dogs. So he can't survive for too long. And in the late game, it was just carry killing all the tanks even before the team fights happened. And that allowed Team Squad Halu to just win that game straight out. All right, 1-0 scoreline. Mud Dogs, pretty impressive if you ask me. Some unorthodox lineup with that carry, but they made it work, and now they're up 1-0. So it's now up to Squad Halu to turn this around. And with that, I think we're just gonna get into game number 2 soon. I don't even think we need a break for this, guys. Teams are ready, it seems. They are in the lobby, 5 of them. So why don't we just let our friends there start their game, and then we'll just jump right back into the game. So ready, check. Just checking if the teams are ready. Ready, is set. Mud Dogs. Oh, they're pumped. 1-0. Go, 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 they said. Okay. Columbus said they're also ready. Yeah, wait, that's from the same team. Never mind. We need a confirmation from Squad Halu. Oh, and by the way, this time Squad Hollow is going to be on the blue side, so that means they're going to get first ban and first pick, and they're going to be able to play around that. Take at least one hero that they definitely want to play with, and I'm guessing it's going to be something like Esmeralda or Ling, even maybe a Yu Zhang for themselves. So let's see if that's what they're going to play around. So now, first ban. Still gonna see some of the heroes. Maybe some respect ban now that they know how Team Mud Dogs play. Maybe a Yu Zhang ban or a carry ban even. It seems like Team Mud Dogs know how to make the carry work. And if you know how to make a carry work, you're a deadly team. Yeah, there you go. The first ban is gonna be Yu Zhang because they don't want to deal with that anymore. No thanks.
Your team is banning.
Valer ban is up next, and Ling is still banned for Team Squad Halu and for Team Mud Dogs to play. And Claude is not going to be played as well. So here we go. First pick. Esmeralda is available. So is Uranus. And, well, Esmeralda is the obvious first choice here. It's funny how people just don't ban the Esmeralda. It seems like Okay, the carry instant lock, baby. They know it works, and why fix something that's not broken? Am I right? I'm right. Well, now they also get the Kaja, so that's going to be even easier for Team Mud Dogs to pick off heroes from the opponent's side. So Squad Hollow, you'll have to think of something to counter these heroes. And I would recommend some crowd control ability heroes like Kufra, definitely viable. I would also even recommend not a Kaj, a Baxia. But Uranus is the choice here. He's just gonna melt to the carry, guys. And again, that's the two same heroes that was struggling against the carry. So I'm not sure about this choice by Squad Halu. But wait, who am I? I'm just a caster. So maybe they have something on their minds. And maybe they'll have a better idea in terms of dealing with this carry after that first game. So the Jawhead being considered by Chuma Bisafani once again. Not living up to his name, Chuma Bisafani. Well, I don't think he's going to be the one playing it, so that's okay. All right. Bruno is banned.
Your team is banning.
Team Mud Dogs know that Squad Hollow is going to be looking for a marksman. The marksmen still available are... Well, there's still a lot of marksmen, actually. We still have the Granger available. We still have Irithel. We still have, well, Clint. Or Layla. Or Kimmy, maybe. I mean, Kimmy wouldn't be so bad here, actually. Because Jawhead, Kaja, they have to get close to be effective. Even Kufra, too. So if the Kimmy can kite you, I think she'll be pretty effective. But let's see what they end up with. Luo Yi, first picking the second phase. And, ooh, a Harith. With the Evos skin, I believe. Ha ha ha. Oh, Natalia. Yes, please. I would love to see a Natalia in the second game. Let's see how Natalia play around the heroes on the side of Squad Halu here. A Purify on the 3 heroes, I think. That's Esmeralda, Uranus, and Luo Yi. And instead, it might be the Selena. Selena is also good. There you go. I can't believe I forgot about the Selena. But yes, it will get picked up by Team Mud Dogs. So we're going to be seeing more stunts out of her. Hopefully this time it's going to connect even more. All right. Game number 2 is on between Mud Dogs and Squad Halu. The semifinals, the second semifinals in the One Play MLBB Open week number 2. Good luck and have fun to both teams. If Team Mud Dogs win here, they're going to go to the grand finals to face off against Team... I keep forgetting that our team. My goodness. It was Team Arca against Proton. There you go. Proton is waiting in the grand finals. And if Mud Dogs win here, they're going to face them right after this match. Ooh. EVOS Legends. Man, that sounds good. That looks good. So we'll see. We'll see some of the effects that we're going to see there. Harith pull out. It's going to be a white tiger on the map, right? 50% loading still on Farik. If you win a lot of these tournaments, Farik, one of the first things to buy would be a new phone. Not just to improve loading time, but to also improve your play, right? If you're serious, I would recommend it. But if not, then maybe, yeah, keep your phone. That's okay. You can still play. All right, Farik Slangian is on the Esmeralda. C2V Handcraft is playing the Uranus. Meliodas is now on Hylos. Junes playing the Harith with the epic skin of EVOS Legends. And Hansel47 is playing Luo Yi. Garfield is going to be playing Kaja. Chuma Bisafani's back on the carry. again, no fanny still. Just oh, first blood, the stun connected, and that translated into a first kill for Selena. Solo too. She wasn't even being supported by anyone from the side of Team Mud Dog, so that was doubly impressive. Congrats on that first blood. But yeah, Jester is now playing Jawhead, Columbus playing Kufra, and Hazel with that impressive first blood by the Selena. Amazing, amazing play. And that's just the power of the Selena, guys. You can never know. You'll never know when you're gonna die. Because as soon as you got hit by a stun, by the Abyssal Arrow and the Abyssal Trap combo, you're just gonna die. And look at Selena, how aggressive she is. She did not get the buff, but that's okay. I think she has instilled some fear now in the hearts of the players on the side of Squad Halu. And that's enough to try and win the game for your team. Carry, once again, is going to be the hyper carry, the designated person to get all the buffs and farm and experience. Now in the bottom lane, see Esmeralda being ganked by 4 heroes, but the stun missed. If only the stun connected, that would have been a great pickup. Kufra stunning the Luoyi, but wait, someone's AFK? Oh no, can we get a pause? I think we should be getting a pause here, but I think we'll have to wait after this team fight. Meliodas is going to die. Kufra jumping in, bounce and ball committed, so Esmeralda is going to be a bit hard for you to run. The Luoyi damage, though, it's not there. If only the Luoyi bursted the damage there, I think we would have gone a triple kill by a Luoyi. So it seems like we're not getting a pause, so I'm not sure. I think it's possible for teams to get a pause, right? Yeah, Hylos is requesting for a pause. So admins, if you're listening to this, if you're in the game, please do respond to that. Okay, I'm actually going to go and contact the admins and let them know that team is requesting a pause. Yeah, it's too bad, guys, but... Okay, there you go. The pause is now on. Good, good, good. All right. So yeah, someone was disconnected. I think it was the Harith, I believe, which is unfortunate. He was the one hero that could have won that round for that one team fight for Team Squad Halu, but he was the one disconnected, and so he got killed early in a team fight. So the fight went to the way of Team Mud Dogs, and as bad as it is what it is, right? Yeah, these are the small things that we can't really control in the game. So far so good for Team Mud Dogs to go for a 2-0 victory over Team Squad Halu. Carrie is going to get farmed again. I mean, she's got 102 now with the Assassin's Gold buff. And then Selena, man, at first blood without any support from her teammates. And also just being a nuisance overall for the side of Team Squad Halu. The game is being resumed, so I think it's still going to be a good game for Team Mud Dogs. But Squad Halu is not out yet. They got disconnected, but they're back now, so I think they can do some stuff still. Harith is still going to have to reconnect and recall. And then he'll rejoin the fights. It doesn't look like he's moving, though, so it's a little bit worrying now. Selena getting a stun. Purify instantly used. But Hylos is a little bit too low. The stun almost connected to the Luoyi for a second kill. The Abyssal Trap did connect, and so she's going to die anyway. Because the damage from the Abyssal Arrow and the Abyssal Trap are just too much. And Harith is still not moving. Oh, no. This is not looking good. Carrie is going to get a turtle buff here, so it's looking even more grim now for Team Squad Halu. Carrie. It's 102 with level 8, almost hitting level 9 now. Soon enough she will. And Esmeralda, there's no way for you to escape this Carrie. Unfortunately, she's still too healthy, and you can't kill her instead. Kaja was low because he was just tanking some of the damage from the turret, so that's unfortunate. But Esmeralda, yeah, she can't survive. And Harith is back, but it is a little bit hard for him to come back to this because now look, he's only level 5 while Carrie is level 9, so whew, that's a little bit tough to look at. And now this red buff is going to go get stolen as well by this Carrie. Yeah. The stun connected to Luoyi. Oh no, Luoyi. Ah. You have to be careful with this. Kufra, 2-man stun, and also a Divine Judgment, I think, was connected on the Esmeralda. So Esmeralda went down. Another stun connected to Hylos, and Hylos did not have enough time to go out of the range of the Selena. So a triple kill. Now been secured by Selena. And Harith, I think, got stunned once again, but shut down. The Selena was a little bit greedy there. She did not have to dive in like that. Her team can do it. But you know what? We go for the style points, you know. Just you know, dive in. You're a Selena. If you don't dive, you're not a Selena. So, okay. 11-1 scoreline. Oh, this is sad. 7,000 gold lead for Team Mud Dogs. And Carrie, there's no sign of her slowing down at all. Even Jawhead got a solo kill onto Uranus. Man, it's just disgusting. So, alright. Carrie is just going to go and farm more. Get all the buffs in the world, even from the enemy's jungles. Well, Esmeralda will struggle to keep her farm as well. Oh, even a stun connected Purify that get activated though. So that might be a debate. Team Squad Hollow to turn this around, but the flicker from the Kufra makes sure he stays alive. So the Purifier from the Esmeralda did not make it work for her. Now it's going to continue happening. Oh, the jungle item now purchased by Junes, but that's just... No. Oh, no. Hylos. The stun from the Kufra knocking him back a little bit so he can... You know, his teammates can just kill... Oh, another stun by the Selena. This is getting sad, guys. Can't believe this Selena is just going wild with her stuns. Triple kill again. That's twice now she's got a triple kill. And, oh, Carrie, what are you doing? And Uranus, that's an easy triple kill for you. But wait, he's not getting anyone. What? Oh, Selena, he knows how to play the Selena. The shield generation allows her to stay alive while being chased by the Uranus. Okay, the TP from the Esmeralda. What? What are they doing? Oh, they're trying to challenge the buff. Okay, I guess that makes sense, but the Esmeralda can't really kill the Jawhead here. They're just so far behind in terms of level and gold. My god. Kaja has got Divine Judgment available. Kufra has also got his stun available. Selena, Abyssal Arrow came out, but not connecting this time. Going for a second time now. That's going to connect to Uranus. A little bit too far in. So no, don't dive this. But Jawhead says screw it and just went in. And another stun knockback on 2 heroes. They will be down. And another stun connected to the Harith. And 4 heroes now dead on the side of Squad Halu. And with that, the inhibitor turret in the middle lane will not survive for too long. I mean, it's a 21-3 scoreline, guys. So there you go. I think it's an... yeah, it's unfortunate that the Harith got disconnected. So it's a pretty straightforward game for Team Mud Dogs. And that's a 2-0 victory for Team Mud Dogs. That means they might just be able to face off against Proton in the grand finals. So, yeah, that game, I don't really know what to talk about now because it's just so good for Selena right from the get-go. With that first blood, without any help from the opponent, from her team, she got a first blood. It might have been to a Harith that got disconnected, but it still was pretty impressive. And there you go. We have the Chuma Bisa Fanny playing the carry. Also doing pretty well in terms of farm. She got 2 core items finished. While the opponent's side, not a single core item on the Harith, unfortunately. And that spells the doom for Team Squad Halu. So with that, yeah, I don't think there's too much to talk about here, guys. Unfortunately, it was just a little bit too messy for our friends over at Team Squad Halu. So with that, Mud Dogs secure the spot in the grand finals. And so we're going to go and cast that very, very soon. But before that, I'd like to thank OnePlay for giving us this opportunity to do just that. You know, cast all these games, watch all these teams play very, very well against each other. So thank you, OnePlay. If you're a Mobile Legends fan, if you love Mobile Legends, go ahead and follow OnePlay Esports on their channels on Facebook and Instagram at OnePlay Esports. That's the number one, PLAY and ESPORTS. And you can get updates, highlights, and everything that's good about esports coming your way soon by OnePlay Esports. Thanks to Meta.us as the platform for us to host these tournaments on. And also thanks to Cresmos for organizing everything. So thank you guys. And for now, let's take a break before we jump into the grand finals. And I'll see you guys again soon. Wow, Team Proton is ready, both literally and figuratively. Literally because they are now in the lobby, just waiting for our friends over at Mud Dogs to join, and they're pretty much ready because they had a chance to watch that stream, if they did, to see what Team Mud Dogs are capable of. So that would give them some idea of what Team Mud Dogs will like to do in this game that they're gonna face up against. So yeah, I think Proton has got a little bit of an advantage, but it's not too much. So it's still going to be a fair game between the two teams that finally made it into the grand finals of the one play MLBB Open. So now we're just going to wait for Team Mud Dogs to make it into the lobby. And once they're back into the lobby, we're just going to go and play the game. And let's see who deserves the champion title of this week in the week 2 of the one play MLBB Open. There's going to be week 3 next week, guys. So before today ends, I would love to recommend you guys join as well. There's still slots. You can register and compete with us and win some nice prizes. $275 in total for 16 top teams. That's $80 to the first prize, too. So that's some pretty sweet deal, right? Considering, it's free to join, guys. Come on. Come on, man. I want to see more fresh teams. I think it's always great to see new teams try their hand at competing in Mobile Legends. So I would really love to go and see you guys play even more, and maybe even get featured in the stream as well. So I would love for that to happen. But for that to happen, you'll have to register. You have to sign up to compete next week in the week 3 of the One Play MLBB Open. And there's still going to be a week 4 too, a week after that. So there's still 2 more chances for you to compete and get featured and maybe win some cash, which you most likely will. Like, you've got a 50% chance of winning some cash because 16 of this out of the 32 slots are going to get cash prizes. 50% chance? Come on. Come on. There's nowhere near there's nowhere else that's got that high of a probability of winning money, guys. 50% is huge. Okay. So now we're still waiting for Team Mud Dogs. I mean, they're probably just still taking a break a little bit after that the first match of today between them and Team Squad Halu. So let's wait for them to finish, taking a break, and then we'll get back into the match. Grand finals is here. Do tune in, and we'll start the matchup between Mud Dogs and Team Proton from Singapore, Mud Dogs from Indonesia, in just a few minutes. So tune in, and I'll be right back with you.
So I said, no, 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 it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you do that to me? I killed, I know, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you do that to me? I killed, I know, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
Wait a minute!
So I said, no, 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 it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you do that to me? I killed, I know, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you do that to me? I killed, I know, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
Well, we're back, but I just got word that they're unfortunately, I think, Team Mud Dogs are likely to give up their slot in the grand finals. So I hate to say this, guys, but we might not see a grand finals match today, and I don't think there's anything we can do about that because I just got word from the team themselves that they got activities that they cannot miss, and it's related to work. And so, with that, yeah, it's unfortunate that I don't think we can let them play today because they just can't join us. So, with that, I guess it's a default win for Team Proton, the grand finalists that first got their slot after winning over Arca. I underestimated a little bit because I thought Arca was strong, and I just didn't know Proton that well because I haven't really seen them play before. And now that we know, I think Proton would put up a really good fight against any of the other teams that's now registered. And now, in a specific instance, the grand finals, it would be against Mud Dogs. I say would. I guess it's probably not going to happen. That's unfortunate. Okay. So here's what we'll do. I think we're just gonna wait a little bit until the designated time of when the default walkover time limit is decided, and until then, I think we're still gonna have to wait a little bit. Yeah, Mud Dogs can't really do anything. Then yeah, okay. So according to the rules, we'll be waiting for a little bit more, like 15 minutes ish, until 6:10 p.m. 10 minutes past 6 p.m. in Singapore time. And by then, if Team Mud Dogs are still not in the lobby, then we will disqualify them by default. So what we're going to do now is we're going to wait until then. And if there's any confirmation even before that time happens, then I'll announce it. If not, then we'll just wait until 6:10. And by then, I'll also let you know what's going to happen. Okay? So once again, thank you to our friends over at OnePlay Esports. For providing us with this opportunity to watch some of the best up-and-coming teams in the Southeast Asian region. It's been a pleasure to go and watch these people just rise up from nowhere, from being nobodies, from being people who just, I mean, in my mind, doesn't exist in the world of Mobile Legends, to becoming names that I've come to realize and I've come to recognize every now and then. Like Team Arca, like Team Mud Dogs. They've been around for some time now, and I know them. Like, not know them personally, but I know of them now. And I've seen them play, and I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. So thank you, OnePlay. More opportunities for you guys. If you want to keep updated, then you should follow them on their pages on Facebook and Instagram. That is at OnePlay Esports, the number 1. And then there's Play Esports, PlayEsports. And you can get updates, highlights, and even maybe even more esports in the future, not just Mobile Legends. So we'll see. But first, follow them and you'll get updated. So here we go. We're gonna go take a break, and so we'll announce what we're gonna do with the grand finals soon. Thank you, guys. I'll see you soon.
Invincible.
Sound waves reaching the microphone are changed into impulses of electric current.
No need to worry about your pre-recorded music tapes being accidentally erased. It can't happen.
All right. So it seems like we've got a 4v5 that's gonna happen, guys. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen yet, but I think it's gonna happen. So, all right. I guess we'll just do it. Right? It's still gonna be a game, so we're still gonna enjoy it, and it is gonna be interesting, a 4v5. But I don't know how it's gonna go here. So let's just wait for them to get ready. I think both teams should be ready, but someone is saying wait. So hold on. Yeah. Someone is saying wait, so I don't know if we're still gonna go yet. But anyway, so here's what happened. I think Mud Dogs have got personal stuff that they can't really miss. So they've decided to relinquish their right to play in the grand finals against Team Proton. But after some discussion, I think they've decided to play, but only 4 out of 5 people from the team are available to play. So it seems like we're going to go and see a 4v5 play out. And well, I'm not sure what's going to happen here yet. Let's go and see if they're going to start soon. Oh, someone just disconnected from the lobby. So, okay. That's okay, guys. I know that it can be hard to schedule stuff in the weekends, and we do appreciate all the teams that showed up on time, that played all the way through the grand finals last week as well. And so, yes, we do appreciate your time, and we would love to make it as seamless as possible for you guys to experience a great time playing in the tournament, especially this one, the One Play MLBB tournament. But I know that there's also personal reasons that you can't miss. There's bound to be emergencies that you can't miss. In this case, it might be work related that you can't miss either. So it's understandable. And I think we, as the viewers, as the people who enjoy the tournament, we should also respect that. And I personally would also respect that. So there we go. So now we're just going to wait for our friends over at Team Mud Dogs to get ready. And once they're ready, we're going to start the game and we're going to watch it. All right. It looks like we are ready. And I think our friends are just going to start with the game soon. Here we go. So yes, it is going to be an interesting matchup between the two teams, Team Mud Dogs and Team Proton. It is a 4v5 for Team Mud Dogs due to unforeseen circumstances from their side. They can't play with a full roster, and it has been allowed that they play 4 players versus 5. And I just can't wait to see how this play out, guys. If for some reason, somehow, Team Mud Dogs can play and win against Team Proton,
Your team is
which is a very unlikely because Team Proton can play. You know, it's not like they're a public team. They don't really know how to play Mobile Legends. They can, and so it's very unlikely that they'll lose to a 4-man lineup.
Your team
All right, it's a normal game. It's just gonna be a play. It's just gonna be like any of the other games we saw today, just -1 player. So we'll see. We'll see how this play out. Yu Zhongban immediately being taken out by Team Proton. Now we see our friends over at Mud Dogs trying to ban a hero. 8 seconds left. What are they gonna ban here? And it looks like they're not even trying to ban a hero. Okay. Interesting. A 4v5 and they don't even bother to ban a hero? Interesting. Oh.
your team
And now it's going to be like a fun match now. They banned Layla. And, well,
Claude.
there you go.
your team is picking.
Oh, that's why. They are late. And that's why they can't ban heroes. That's in the rule book. So now Team Proton is just being gracious by banning heroes that they don't think matters a lot. I mean, Layla. Okay, it's wrong to say that Layla doesn't matter, but Layla does not matter as much as all of these other heroes we're seeing: Esmeralda, Claude, and Uranus. So yeah, we're just following the rules. It's good to follow the rules so everything just goes smoothly, right?
Hylos.
So here we go, and there's a Hylos pickup by Mud Dogs. And Hazel is going to pick up a Jawhead. That's 3 heroes out of 4 secured for our friends over at Mud Dogs. And Ling is going to be the 3rd pickup
Your team is banning.
for Team Proton. And a Gufra ban.
Your team
And of
is
course-
picking.
Gonna pick up a Luo Yi possibly here. Okay. All right.
Your team is picking.
And final pick for Mud Dogs. What will it be?
Guinevere.
That's a Guinevere. Okay.
Team
They're pretty aggressive team fight style lineup against a semi-aggressive defensive lineup that is the Uranus and Esmeralda. With the Ling, of course, it can turn around and become a very aggressive lineup. So we'll see. We'll see how this works out against a 4v5 lineup of Franco as a 5th hero. Okay, well, they're just having fun now, right? So I know this isn't ideal, my friends. Whoever's watching this, it's not a 5v5. It's not a full grand finals that you would expect anywhere else. But it is inevitable. And now I don't think that should stop us from having fun, right? We do see some fun heroes like the Franco here. So you know what? Whatever. We're just going to have fun with this, okay? So let's go. Let's go. A 4v5. Guinevere, Hylos, Claude, and Jawhead. It's going to be interesting. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Okay. Just waiting for the teams to load in. We have the Claude, the only person missing. How do you play a 4v5? How do you lane? But before that, let me just introduce the teams real quick. Chuma Bisafani is playing the Claude, Columbus playing Hylos, Jester is on the Jawhead, and Hazel is on the Guinevere. Esmeralda is being played by A. Lamau. No Alarms is going to be playing the Uranus. Kunai playing the Ling. Rin is on the Luo Yi, and Ian is playing the Franco. So back to that question. How do you lane a 4v5? It looks like they're just focusing one person on each lane at least, and two in the mid lane, and Franco just messing up with this buff, the red buff on the side of Team Mud Dogs. It is a little bit tough, right? For you to contest this. If you're only having 2 heroes while they have 4 trying to contest your red buff, then yeah, it is kind of looking like it's impossible for you to secure it. But on the bright side, I think the farm that they get is a little bit more efficient because they only have to feed 4 mouths, right? So let's see how they can keep up with our friends over at Team Proton. For now, though, the gold advantage is pretty apparent. Almost 1,000 gold lead. For Team Proton already. A Franco. Good iron hook onto the Hylos, but they're struggling to finish him off. Wait, Luoyi, one more hit. There you go. A secured kill. A first blood by Luoyi onto the Hylos. Now it's even harder for our Claude to survive in the mid lane. As long as this Franco can hook heroes, I think he'll just get more and more kills here. And Guinevere is next in line. Can he do it? He can't. Missing it barely. If the Guinevere wasn't aware of the map, I think she would have just gotten hooked. So that shows us that the Guinevere is a pretty good player because he's very aware of the map, knowing that the Franco would be there to try and hook her in. And she didn't get hooked. It's good. All right, grouping as 3. Hylos, Jawhead, and Claude will try to farm as much as possible, at least on the Claude. And maybe even try for objectives in the middle and top lane, but still, it is going to be tough to push in against 5 heroes as 4. Okay, a Jawhead pushing in. That's a 2-man stun by the Hylos. Not possible, but yes. Now he's being chased down by Ling. And Luoyi is back now. There's going to be some damage onto the Claude. The Claude is hurting. The Jawhead getting hooked in by the Franco, and they're not actually finishing him off. Trying to avoid them.
Request backup. Turtle resurrecting soon.
Franco still lurking in the bushes on the side of Team Mud Dog's jungle.
Request backup.
Just waiting for them to come and try to get this red buff and then hook them in and maybe kill them off. And Guinevere now fighting. That's a good 1-stun onto the Franco. And the Jawhead ultimate committed will be able to secure the kill onto Uranus. Luoyi. Just teasing a little bit. And the red buff and the blue buff is now... Oh, the hook one more time with the bite 2. Another confirmed kill right after Claude secured his buffs. That's gonna hurt. So, yeah. That's a good hook too. I think it's, you know, sometimes it's really hard to hit a iron hook like that, you know? Nowadays, players are just way more aware of when and how your hook can come in. So it's a little bit harder for you to secure a kill with your iron hook. But I think our friend Ian knows his Franco, knows how to use him. It's been proving pretty effective that he got a few kills off of that now. Top lane. Another hook, but oh, wait, what? He's only going to get the minion. So no heroes killed yet, but the Ling jumping from the walls. He's going to get the Hylos. Hylos is running away with his pathway, almost getting hooked again. Okay, Hylos actually survived that, so that's pretty good. Now Jawhead is next in line. Oh no, the Claude tried to run away from the Ling. Hiding in the bushes in the top lane, but not going to be enough. And Jawhead getting dived on will be secured as well. Shut down by the Guinevere with that very classy play. And the Uranus securing another kill onto the Hylos. The tank versus tank. Uranus came out on top. Guinevere. What? Some poking the Uranus with her ball. Magic ball. No, it was Psycho Ball. That's what the Japanese voice line says, right? Psycho Ball. I don't know if that's what it literally is. I don't know what a Psycho Ball is, but Let's just call it that. All right. The Psycho Ball from the Guinevere. The hook is going to miss. It was even close range, and it still misses. So Franco, maybe try better. Oh, top lane. Okay. Uranus just teasing this Jawhead. Just running around. Guinevere getting a kill, actually, onto the Ling. And now Jawhead is getting dived on by two tanky heroes, Esmeralda and Uranus. He's getting down to half HP, but I don't think Team Proton can finish him off. Instead, it's the Esmeralda being chased down by the Claude. Franco is back in the area. And Hylos is chasing them with his pathway open. Jawhead running and throwing him back. Uranus is going to be the target for this Claude. But the Claude is struggling to finish him up. Blazing Duet will be able to take him off, though. And now teleported right back into his original position, making sure that he's safe. Okay, so there's a few kills. It's actually pretty even in terms of scores. 5-5, but look at the gold. That's a 5,000 gold difference. Not looking good at all for our friends over at Mud Dogs. All right, some emoji MCL. They want the MCL, so I know Mud Dogs are pretty good then. Stun from the Guinevere, only hitting once, so she's not going to commit with her ultimate. Now Team Proton is still alive and well. Franco the hook onto the Guinevere, but not going to follow it up with anything. Luoyi tried. He's not going to connect the bite onto the Jawhead. Jawhead getting poked by this Luoyi. Another hook hitting. Man, Ian, you're good with your hooks, aren't you? Nice. One more down for the count. 6-5. Finally, the advantage goes back to Team Proton. Doesn't really matter that much, honestly. They still got 6,000 gold lead. That's what matters, honestly. And now we're gonna go to the bottom lane and just secure this bottom turret. Hylos trying his best to tank this, but it's just so hard tanking against 5 heroes, especially when there's a hook involved. If you're defending and you have control of your positioning, then that's still fine. But when an enemy Franco just hooks you in with no warning, that's tough to defend against. And I don't think this Franco has any intention of making it easy for Mud Dogs. He's been missing some hooks now, though, so it's not as easy as before. Oh, Luoyi being thrown back by the Jawhead, but the Purify saved her. And Blazing Duet canceled by the stun. The bite from the Franco makes sure the Claude cannot move. And that helped them secure that kill. And Guinevere actually getting a killing spree onto the Luoyi, and now he's running away from the two tanks, the Franco and the Uranus. But I don't think there's a way for them to catch this. Now that there's a Ling, I think it's a little bit dangerous for this Guinevere to stick around, and that's why she's dead, shut down. The hook again onto the Hylos. The Hylos is being bitten down by the Franco, and that's a double kill for Uranus while Esmeralda is pushing in the top lane. Okay, also pushing the bottom lane, so that's 2 inhibitors being pressured on the side of Mud Dogs. So yes, guys, it is tough to play a 4v5, but yes, we have to play it. The Jawhead getting hooked once more. Man, the hooks are actually pretty good from Ian, man. I appreciate that. I mean, it's hard to pull off. Like, consistently hitting your hook is actually really hard. So yeah, good stuff from the Franco. Esmeralda now soloing the turtle. Oh wait, is that the Lord instead of the turtle? I think it's the Lord, so she's soloing it with the Lord push. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a GG push as well. Guinevere still running around, actually trying to go for the Lord here? No, she can't be going for it. She knows. She knows she can't do anything there. All right, so they'll secure the Lord. along with a blue buff on the side of Mud Dog's jungle. The tears coming out from the Uranus. I don't know if that's empathy or just emojis to taunt our friends over at Mud Dogs. Another hook hitting. That's not even necessary. You didn't even need to hook it. That's just for style points by the Franco, man. Hylos maybe getting hooked one more time. No, not this time. Will get absorbed by the Luo Yi ability. And there you go. That's another kill by the Luo Yi. Killing spree on the Franco. Very surprising. Well, not really. He's been doing pretty well, so that's game number 1. I know. It's looking one-sided. It's not fair. It's not really fun, but we'll have to do it anyway, okay? Who knows? Maybe in the next game, our friends over at Mud Dogs can deal more damage to the opponents. But yeah, we'll see if they can do that. So now let's go take a little quick break before we get into game number 2 in the grand finals between Mud Dogs, who's only got 4 people, because our friends over at Team Proton. And I think it's looking really good for Team Proton. So anyway, let's go take a quick break, and then we'll go jump right back into the game. So I'll talk to you guys again soon. All right, we're back. I'm checking out the lobby, and it looks like there's a player on the lobby, but I don't think that's an unregistered player, so unfortunately they can't compete for Team Mud Dogs. So yeah, he's not a member of Team Mud Dogs, so that's why they can't really play with him. So it's still going to be a 4v5 between Team Mud Dogs and Team Proton. So let's go and just probably remove that player from the lobby and start with game number 2 in the grand finals in the one-play MLBB Open. And with that, that's going to be week number 2. And yeah, that's week number 2 actually. So week number 3 is going to be happening next week, and you guys can actually register and sign up for next week's tournament. You'll also have a chance at competing and winning some cash prizes if you do pretty well. And I think there's a very high chance of you winning some cash, right? So please sign up, and we'll see you next week. Oh, this is my team. Okay. All right. So wait, actually, we actually have a 5v5, I think. Because I think there's a player here that is actually a registered player. So they are ready, and soon we're going to start the game. This time it's actually going to be a full-fledged game. with no disadvantage on either side. So let's go. Both teams are ready. We're going to get into the game right now. Oh, wait. There's still some clarifications. And yes, the word is Team Proton is asking for to allow for Team Mud Dogs to ban heroes. And luckily, the late penalty for disallowing bans only applied for the last game. So now they can't actually... Oh no, there's a disconnected player right as when we start the game. So we'll probably have to remake the lobby. So yeah, let's just quickly go through the draft. And as the draft is over, we'll go and remake the lobby. And then we go with game number 2. All right, guys. So let's just wait for that to happen. And once that happens, I'll be right back. Thank you, guys. Do be patient. I will be right back with you.
Your team is banning. Your team is banning. Your team is banning. Your team is picking.
Layla.
Your team is picking.
Claude. Hylos.
Your team is picking.
Yisunshi. Mia.
Your team is picking.
Natalia.
Your team is banning. Your team is picking.
All right, guys. So yeah, the teams are still waiting to remake the lobby. One team has surrendered, and it's gonna start soon when the players are ready to get back into the lobby. Okay, so let's just wait a little bit more. Now, as soon as the teams are back in the lobby, they should be ready because they were ready to go anyway. It's just that one player disconnected right after we started, right before we started the game. So that's why we have one player missing before we started the match. And now that the teams have, I think they're still reconnecting. And once they start getting back into the lobby, we'll go with the game number 2 in the grand finals between Mud Dogs and Team Proton from Singapore, Mud Dogs from Indonesia. Let's just wait a little bit more, about 2-3 minutes. And once they're ready to go, I think we're just going to go jump into the game. So I'll talk to you again soon.
You've lost, but I don't feel I have won. I wanna forget you, but only time will heal. Too late to erase the bad we've done. I wanna forget you. Let me forget you. Push and pull, but you repel me. Giving up this fight. Love and hate, we've learned the lines. I'm giving up this fight.
All right. So now I think Team Proton is once again ready, and Team Captain on the side of Mud Dogs are going to be joining. He's in the lobby, so he just needs to invite his teammates. And once his teammates are in, we can go with game number 2 in the grand finals between Mud Dogs and shit. Yeah, wait, I'm forgetting the team name. What? Team Proton. Why is it so hard for me to remember Team Proton? Proton. Yes, Proton is the name of the team. So, from the last game, I can conclude that game is a little bit hard when you're playing a 4v5. So it is looking like it's impossible when you try to play a competitive game with only 4 members in your roster. So this time, I do think that Team Mud Dogs did find their replacement member that they registered. So it's not going to be a 4v5 anymore. It's actually going to be a 5v5. So we'll have a proper game in our hands. And I just can't wait for that to happen now. It's game 2 in the grand finals. So high stakes. One of the teams will win some share of the total prize pool. That's $275 Singapore. And the first winner, the champions, will get $80 for winning the game. So now we're just waiting for 2 more members. And once the 2 members are in, we'll start the game. Chimabisa Fanny is in, Jester is in, Hazel is in, Columbus is in, and the replacement member Garfield is also in. So let's go. 5v5 now. No more 4v5. Ready, check. Teams are ready, and hopefully this time there's no more uh, uh, disconnection right before the team starts the game. So here we go. All right, finally, a 5v5 game with full bans for both sides. Yu Zhong is the first ban. Let's see what the next ban is going to be by our friends over at Mud Dogs. They will be allowed to ban a hero this time because they're not late for this one. So there you go. A Claude ban for our friends at Mud Dogs. The typical heroes we see get banned anyway, so no surprise yet. Now, second ban is going to come for our friends from Team Proton, Valir.
Your team is banning.
And finally, Chuma, Bisap, Fanny. It's going to be picking a second ban for this first phase in the ban pick phase. Let's go. 15 seconds remaining. And the Ling is banned. Okay.
Team is picking.
I mean, we did see the Ling being played in the last game, so we know he's a pretty annoying hero to deal with. You can't really deal with him if you don't have a hard disable, a reliable stun on any of your heroes. The first pick for Team Proton will be the Uranus, and the Esmeralda will then be let go and is right away taken by Team Mud Dogs. Jester. 15 seconds remaining. Come pick a hero. Still thinking about it. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. And it's the Selena. Let's go.
Your team is picking.
Atlas. One more hero to pick before we go ban more heroes. Kunai. Come on. All right, Popol and Kuba. Wow.
Your team
Now,
is picking.
Okay, I'll be honest. I haven't really played Popol and Koopa before, but I do know he's a pretty good support hero because he can poke enemy heroes from quite a far range without getting in real danger of being killed. So I guess it's a pretty good pickup, but it will have to depend on your other heroes. We have Uranus, we have Atlas, but what are the other two heroes that's going to be here for Team Proton? They need a marksman. They also need a fighter. And they'll need hard disables to try and win the team fights that's going to come. They have the Atlas, but I don't think one hard disable is enough. They'll need more, like the Kufra, for example. So that might be one possibility that Team Proton will go for. But instead, they ban it because the first pick after this ban round is going to be for Team Mud Dogs. Cuma bisa Fanny. $20 seconds remaining. And that's going to be the Hylos, the tank. With a hard disable, by the way, but it's actually Team Proton that needs it more. Instead, they don't even go... Well, they do already have 2 tanks, so no more tanks with hard disables available for them. They wouldn't be picking it up anyway, so the Bruno and Sylvana instead will be the 2 heroes they pick up. Garfield, the final pick for Team Mud Dogs. It's gonna be a support hero, considering the Luo Yi. And it is gonna be locked in, so there you go. 5 versus 5 this time. No more 4v5 between Team Proton and Team Mud Dogs. One from Singapore on the blue side, and one from Indonesia on the red side. Good luck and have fun to both teams. If Team Proton wins this one, they'll walk away with $80 in the Singapore dollars currency because they will be crowned the champions of the one-play MLPB Open week number 2. So good luck, have fun. Loading screen. Let's read the tip. Tap the tooth equipment button next to the minimap and open the game settings page. Ah, the gear icon. You can change the settings according to your own habits. The settings changes. What are some settings that I do change? I guess the targeting one would be the most important. The advanced targeting option where you can select whether you want to do an auto attack or you want to hit minions or you want to hit turrets. If you're a new player, that's one of the things that I would recommend you do. Change that setting. Change your settings to advanced lock mode so that on your bottom right corner, there's options for you to choose from. But anyway, that's for settings. If you want to go for settings, maybe you can Google it. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some guide on what the best settings are in Mobile Legends, and you can follow that instead. For now, I'll introduce the teams. On the blue side, that's Team Proton. Ian is playing the Reynes. No Alarms is playing Popol and Koopa. A. Lamau is on the Atlas. Kunai playing Bruno. And Rin, this time, is playing Sylvana. We also have Columbus playing Esmeralda. Jester with Selena. Chuma Bisafani is playing the carry. Garfield. Oh, the first blood. He's so low. Esmeralda almost took Sylvana out. Because remember, the shield doesn't count if we're facing off against an Esmeralda. But she ignores shields. So Chuma Bisafani back on the carry. But the stun by the Selena. The Purify will save the Bruno. So no worries there. No dying for Bruno. Garfield playing the Hylos. And finally Hazel playing Luoyi. Middle lane is still ripe for second blood now, and that's gonna be it. Hylos taken down fairly quickly. I did not expect that to be very, very fast. So there we go. Hylos need to be careful. The stun only hitting the Koopa, but Paul is still safe. Now Selena is being chased down. You don't want to get hit by our dear Wolfie here. The Howl is on. The trap is also on, and Selena is caught in it. But the offensive is now returned. The Purify had to be used by our friend Koopa. Wait, no, Popol. Wait, I'm getting confused. Popol and Koopa, basically. Hylos, are you going to die a second time? Yes, you are. 0-0 now on the Hylos. Almost always getting caught out of position whenever he dies. Atlas trying to slow down this Esmeralda. Esmeralda using Purify, but will not be able to escape from the stun of the Sylvana. So that's another hero down. Team Proton is starting off strong. And Bruno will be able to snowball off of this, right? No kills yet on the Bruno, but he's got 3 assists. That's got to count for something. And he will also be fed all the buffs and the minions and the farm and the experience. So it's level 5. Carrie, on the other side, is also level 5, so she is keeping up. The stun onto the Popol. The damage is out, but not enough. The Esmeralda, though, will be able to finish him off, but it's the Hylos who's actually got the kill, the final blow. Some trades, that's finally a kill for Team Mud Dogs. But still, Bruno is farming. Almost level 7. Pretty sure he's going to hit level 7 now. Yep. Well, Carrie. We'll still have to wait for that level 7. Close, though. It's not like she's far behind the Bruno. The Bruno now is full speed ahead, man. Go and farm. Experience. Get level 12 very soon. Why level 12? Because that's when he get his level 3 ultimate. And that's going to hurt a lot. Luoyi trying to teleport out of this top lane. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. No. The top lane. This top turret will be destroyed very easily. Selena is trying to look out for a hero to stun, but now she's going to get stunned instead. She will be able to flicker away. Hylos, once again, caught out of position. Can he survive this? I don't think he can. He's dead. Luoyi, what are you doing here? You saw how your Hylos was getting killed. You shouldn't be sticking around. So there you go. Luo Yi, you paid for it. And this Sylvana is soloing the turtle in the meantime. Her team doing a great job buying time in the top lane so that she can do whatever she's doing right now. Look at that. The graph is just going up and up and up. There's no sign of it slowing down or going down. 8-1 scoreline. Esmeralda jumping in, not really going to achieve anything. In fact, she's going to get down to half HP. Getting chased by Uranus is not the best thing in the world, but I'm pretty sure you'll still be able to survive this. Unless Uranus will call on his team. 2-man stunned by the Atlas, so that's easy. 2 kills for the side of Team Proton. Double kill, in fact, for the Uranus. The stun's gonna miss this time. So Selena not gonna have a good time now. Not being able to kill is just hard for you, Selena. Okay. Not looking good. 10-1 scoreline. Oh no. Team Proton is walking away with this. Running away with this. If they win another team fight, that might be it. But Bruno, can you deliver though? Half HP now on the Hylos. Esmeralda chasing this Sylvana. Are they going to be finishing that 1v1? No. I mean, theoretically, if it's a 1v1 between Sylvana and Esmeralda, I'm pretty sure Esmeralda will come out on top. But given the situation, the amount of gold, Atlas is on a mega kill streak. But wait, Bruno is shut down, so that's something. That's one of the best heroes to shut down for Team Mud Dog, so that's something good. But is it good enough? Koopa is just mad, raging on that Selena. The stun onto the Uranus will connect. That's some damage going to be dealt by the Selena, but not enough to kill him off.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
Turtle in 3 seconds.
Launch attack.
Oh, they're going to secure this turtle. But I don't think Team Mud Dogs will let this go very easily. City is saying hi. Kana Selena, as always, Kunai. I mean, Kunai, you're a Bruno. You need to survive for the longest time in team fights. So don't get caught by the stuns, please. If that's possible. Yeah. Thank you. Your team will thank you. So let's look. In the mid lane, it's going to be a team fight breaking. Atlas is jumping forward, but he's not going to stun anyone just yet. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be satisfied with just one single hero stun. But in the meantime, Uranus did get the Hylo, so no tank for Team Mud Dogs means it's really hard. 2-man stun by the Atlas. Easy kill. It was led by the stun from the Sylvana again. The stun from the Selena will be able to get a kill for Team Mud Dogs, but at what cost? Bruno, super kill, a maniac. But that's not by the Bruno now, is it? It's actually by the Uranus? No, that can't be right. Wait, no, it's the Bruno. Sorry. It is the Bruno. He got a triple kill. He finished it off with a maniac, so there you go. A maniac to finish this game off. I mean, it looks like it's finished, but who knows? Things might happen, but I do think it will be over very soon at this rate. Okay, Koopa is mad. He's raging, but no. He's not going to be finishing anyone off just yet. The pathway is opened by the Hylos. But there's no follow-up to that, so it's not just it's just not working for our friends here at Team Mud Dogs. The gold lead is now immense. Almost a 15,000 gold lead. That's crazy. They're pushing this top lane without any fear, honestly. The only thing they have to do is wait for the minions to push in, and then they can destroy the turret. The final inhibitor turret for Team Mud Dogs. And once they do that, it's going to be over. So, oh, Sylvana jumping in, but what? No, not connecting with anyone, so that's a bit of a waste. But at this point, you don't really care that much. You can just try your luck every time there's an opportunity. With that, Uranus is unstoppable. Like, he's just jumped in. Hylos will not survive that. Uranus double kill. Atlas looking for a 3-man stun. Will probably get 2 if he wants to. But even before that, the game is over. And with that, Team Proton, congratulations. You are the champions of the One Play MLBB Open week number 2. So congratulations. Well played. There you go, guys. I know it's not an ideal matchup with 4v5 for game 1 and a 5v5 with a replacement for Team Mud Dogs, but the game is a game, and I don't think we can take anything away from our friends over at Team Proton because they still fought for it. They deserved it because they earned their way all the way to the grand finals, so I don't think they should get discredited in this grand finals. So congratulations, Team Proton. You are the champions. Thank you for Team Mud Dogs for still trying to make it work and participate in the grand finals, even though you had personal matters to attend to. And well, there's nothing really much to say about the stats except for the set. There's nothing to say about the stats except for the fact that Bruno and Uranus owned this game with 32% and 21% damage, respectively. But you know what, guys? Popol and Koopa actually participated in that as well with 22% poke damage. I'll say this: this has got to come from the Koopa just poking the enemies nonstop, and it worked. Selena, some good stunts from you. Team fight participation is 100% for her. I mean, there's only 3 kills, so all 3 kills involve the Selena. So good plays, but 3 kills is nowhere near enough for you to try and win. So anyway, once again, congratulations, Team Proton. And with that, that is the end of the week number 2 of the One Play MLBB Open. Once again, congratulations to the new champions, Team Proton. I hope you come back for next week and the future weeks as well. And I hope you guys join the games as well, because week 3 registrations are open. And you guys can sign up on Metadatas right now. So if you want a chance at winning some cash prize or a chance to just compete with some of the best up-and-coming teams in Southeast Asia, come sign up and join us. And with that, I would like to thank OnePlay for putting all these together, making us, giving us opportunities to play and witness some of the best up-and-coming teams. And I appreciate that a lot personally. So do follow them on their pages, Facebook and Instagram at OnePlay Esports. 1, the number 1, Play Esports, PLAYESPORTS. And you'll get updates around esports and highlights around the games that we streamed, and also just general esports goodness. So I would recommend following them. Thank you to Metadatas for the platform that allowed us to host all these tournaments, and thank you to Cresmos for organizing. With that, I'm Sleepy, and I'm going to sign off today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying with me, and I'll see you guys again next week. Bye-bye.